drinking lifestyle. The final thing I'm going to talk about approaching with a bit of style is drinking. Because most of the time when fitness professionals or people in general talk about drinking alcohol in relation to health and fitness goals, their approach is pretty much to cut it out completely, to try and live like a monk. And again, no style whatsoever in that. Doesn't mean it wouldn't work. I'm fairly confident that the vast majority of us would get a better health and fitness results by stopping drinking alcohol completely. But if we're not happy to do that, what's the point in trying to do that? We could, though, approach our drinking with a bit more style. We could choose to have different drinks, again, that we find just as enjoyable, just as convenient, similar cost, whatever other variable is a consideration for us, but that for whatever reason take us less in the wrong direction. Maybe they contribute less calories. I only ever drink now a spirit with a lot of water and some sort of mixer. So I might have a pint of something of which there's only a shot in there. So the total contribution for the same volume of alcohol is very minimal compared to, say, a pint of beer. And also I know the impact that has on my mood and energy levels the next day is considerably less than the equivalent amount of alcohol from beer. If I were to have 10 pints of beer, I'd feel shocking the next day, probably part of the day after. If I were to have the same amount of alcohol from a spirit with loads of water, I'd probably feel all right. But that's just me. There will be a way to approach drinking for you that involves some style. We still enjoy it. If we're not enjoying it, maybe we need to have questions about that. We still get to socialise, still get to have fun, but we make some choices around our drinking and or the rest of the evening, day or week that enable our average to take us in the direction that we want to go in. And that is drinking with style.